I don't know what to do, but stop out it that what's in front of you is bigger than what destiny you promised. You might as well shout before you get it, because God sent me here to tell you that what He has for you is gonna be big.
Out to thank our nurses for all their patients, friends, and families. We dedicate this night to celebrate your commitment, your compassion, your perseverance to providing top of the line health care to all patients.
Say breakthroughs in the room. Breakthroughs in the room. It's yours if you want it. Anticipating. Guns.
For top of the line, Alisa, and the top of the line family. I come like every week, like almost every day. And no attitude or anything that is like, hey, Erica, what you need?
Love to love people. Anybody that know me at work, they will tell you that. I love to love.
It's gonna be listen, don't let negativity, doubt, or your haters convince you that God is not about to bless you. It's gonna be, and it's gonna be big. What's in you is bigger than what's behind you. You gotta learn how.
I want to say thank you, and just thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for everything you've done for my family.
I just think it's fortunate, and I do it because it's what I love.
Thank you. Everything, you know what I'm talking about.
The standard organization should be top of the line with me from financial, medical, and personal development.
Thank you for the chance. You have changed my life forever. So that I'm able to help change my daily life.
I just want to say thank you to the family. You guys are amazing. I've been a nurse 30 years, and I have never had a boss put me as excellent as you are.
For your employees is amazing, and you just is happy and excited to sponsor this.
To destiny.
Start.
So much respect that Focus gives just to you and your team.
Gonna blow your mind.
Well care is supposed to
Acceptance and the love. Things for children.
My dream is to be a leading company in manufacturing of my products. And I am focused on meeting that goal.
First of all, I want to all you CNAs, men, technicians. We love what you do.
I would do anything to make your business.
My promise is big. The new job.
Thank you for everything.
a beautiful night. 2022, top of the line healthcare staffing. High quality professionals in nursing homes and hospitals of America.
God bless you. It's gonna be.
Hello, family. How are y'all today? So, what we listen is, I think this camera, I feel like I'm pulling one side. There we go. All right, good afternoon, y'all. It is 12 o'clock. Well, it started at 12 o'clock. I am the real Alisa Applewhite. We are going to do our 15-minute lives, which are about 15 minutes. That's what I'm doing, 15 minutes to answer your question. Let's go to the overlay and see what we're talking about today. All right, so episode number 19, What Thing Company? Your questions and answers with your CEO 3 times, Alisa Applewhite. Awesome. So we are going to talk about what roles that you need to run a staffing company. And people always ask me this, why do they call you CEO 3 times? So before I go into that, I started questions and answers because I get a lot of DMs, messages. I'm in a lot of networking groups, so I get messages in the networking groups, emails, text messages, calls about different questions about healthcare, being a medical professional, and I wish I could answer all of them in a timely manner. Eventually I do answer them, but I wish I had time to talk to everybody who messaged me and call me. And so I'm just going to start taking 50 per day, except on Sundays belong to me. to answer your questions, but on Sunday you will have a pre-recording, based on different questions that people ask. So I wrote down all these questions. We have a bunch of questions, and every day you can catch me here live at 12 o'clock. The commercial start at 11:50, so you can know what's going on in our company. But you can catch me here live every day at 12 o'clock. Answer one question, giving you 3 things. All right, so let's go. I'm respecting your time. Call me CEO 3 times. Because all right, the first medical professionals and hospitals, nurses, offices is our first baby. The second company we have is called TOTLHS Heart of Gold Inc. This is our nonprofit. This is the baby companies. But this one allows me to give back to the medical professionals. So it helps you with educational assistance, childcare assistance, rental assistance, mortgage assistance, credit building assistance, and consulting, debt consulting, financial advisor consulting, right? So it helps with the growth of help medical professionals. So I'm really, really passionate about this. And it has our Heart of Gold Gala that we have every year. We had last year that was very, very successful. And that we'll have this year as well in November. All right. And so we have company number 3. Where'd it go? Here we go. I see company number 1 on the screen. I love StreamYard. I tell you this. All right, so company number 3 is The Real Alisa Applewhite Consulting. And that particular company has brought you the questions and answers today. So what we do is we consult other medical professionals on how to be the best medical professional they can be. We consult hospitals on how to keep their staff. And then we consult other healthcare staffing owners on how to target premium clients. So everything education is what you'll find in that consulting firm. All right, so let's get to the question. Get that away. What roles are needed to run a staffing company? All right, so this is episode number 19. And the first role you need a visionary role. So a visionary role is either the owner, CEO, whoever created the business, right? You always need somebody in your business to be the visionary person that can see the business not only from what they want to do in this year, but 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, and whatever the exit plan is. So you want to ensure you have somebody who is a visionary. And that motivates everybody else on the team to keep the vision alive because they seen the vision, right? So I always tell my team, hey, look, God showed me this land of milk and honey. And that's to get to it because this land of milk and honey has milk and honey for everybody, right? Not just me. So just everybody, all of the nurses and CNAs that work for us, like this vision has milk and honey enough to make sure everybody is, going to be well taken care of, right? So then we have, so you have to have the visionary role. And next you have, I'm sorry, y'all, my phone going off. This is live. Anything can happen. I'm just saying. So the next one you have is an operational role. Now, some people really don't invest in this role, and you really need to invest in this role as a business owner, especially a staffing company, because you need somebody to write down what the process is going to be. So you have the visionary person say, hey, I have this vision. I want a healthcare staffing company, and it's going to be huge. Expand here. We're going to hire 8,000 nurses. Okay. The operation person comes in and say, okay, this is how we're 1,000 people. We're going to have them do this interview first. We're going to have them take these drug screens. We're going to have them do these testing. We're going to place them with type of training. We're going to do, that's the operationals person. And some people do not want to invest in an operationals person. And sometimes the visionary person is the operational person, right? And sometimes the visionary person is all 3. But in order to keep the vision growing, right, that visionary person is going to get out of the rest of the roles and stick to the visionary role, motivate, inspire to get them to the vision, right? but everybody needs an operational person to start off with, right? So again, once you get your operations in order, this operational person is the one that creates your systems. Remember, businesses that are successful systems, right? That is, we talk about that. So businesses that are very truly successful, they are only successful because they have systems. So the operational person in your business is going to create your systems. They're going to create your processes, right? They're going to make sure that things can be repeated year after year, lifetime after lifetime, generation after generation, right? So this is very important. Make sure you are investing in an operational role. And if you are starting this company by yourself, make sure that you are educating on the certain type of processes and systems that you need to have when it comes to running a staffing company. Make sure you're getting a mentor. Mentors are very important to help you with this operational role, because it can be overwhelming. But I promise you, once you get stuff in operations, it's automatic and you don't even have to think about it, right? And then you always have something to go to. Okay, what if this happens? This is what we do. If this happens, this is what we do. Keep everything in line and organized, right? And our third role is a builder or a doer role, right? So your builder or your doer is going to actually implement what the visionary person had vision, the operator had plan, and they're going to make it, put it in action. So they're going to hire that medical professional and put them through those, right? They're this policy and procedure done and signed, and then put them to, they're going to make sure your system is created and done and put into the steps that you want for your company, right? So you need a builder or a doer role. In the builder, some people say, hey, maybe I could get a virtual assistant to do the builder or doer role. And some places I know they run agencies with all virtual assistants, but the mentors I follow, like Brandon Dawson and Natalie Dawson, one of the things is you don't do a virtual assistant for a doer role. You do a virtual assistant for administrative tasks, right? Do a role with you for the rest of your company, right? Your visionary makes your company so huge that your planner or doer stays around, right? They're yours. They belong to that company. The growth of that company not belong, because I know somebody gonna say, "Oh, here she's gonna say it belong." Okay, they don't belong to that company. They have committed their time and work to that company to see the success come and happen, right? Let's go over all three roles again. I like to answer y'all questions. I like to answer your questions. All right. So episode number 19, what roles are needed to run a staffing company? Let's get here. Number 1 is visionary role. That is the person with the vision that's going to take you to the land of milk and honey. And then you have number 2, which is an operational role. And that's going to say step 1, step 3, step 4. Okay. And then you have your, that's the person that is going to say, all right, got your steps. Now I'm going to make this thing happen in real life. So let's go here. I want to respect your time. And we got 4 minutes, 14 seconds. All right. So follow me on all social media platforms, and let's get the name up there. Again, this is The Real Alisa Applewhite. Again, The Real Alisa Applewhite. For the people on the back, ever in the back, sometimes people come through the curtains. Sure, it is The Real Alisa Applewhite. So make sure you're following me on all social media. I don't know who this is for. I think all of my friends on Facebook, but this is crazy. I'm telling you, I can't make. I'm just like right now. Like, I was like, I'm not like, I don't schedule this live every day. Oh my God. Geez. Okay, I'm getting off my soapbox. So, like my page on Facebook now. The Real Alisa Applewhite. Make sure you go like my page on Facebook. The Real Alisa Applewhite. I mean, we friends on Facebook. Go like the page. You on my profile. You like me as a friend. Go like the page. All right. So y'all know that I be stalking Facebook sometimes when I get a little bit of downtime to see who's not my friend. I mean, who's my friend, but who hasn't liked my page. And then I message you. Go like my page. All right, y'all. So that will be it. That is episode number 19. What roles are needed to run a staffing company? And if you need any more information, make sure you just comment. Make sure you comment in the chat. Let me know how you're liking. Let me know how you are liking the questions. If you have questions, don't stop messaging me. Don't stop calling me. Don't stop texting me. If you call me, I don't answer. Text me if you got my number. But so let me say that I just answer at 2:00. At 2:00, you call me, I'm going to answer the phone. From 2 to 3, you're going to get a response. If I sat and answered every phone call and every text message throughout the day that I get, I would never get anything done. And I learned that little tidbit from Myron Golden himself. Oh, y'all know I always talk about Myron. He the GOAT. And it is so true. You have to, as a business owner, you have a schedule for answering calls, messages, text. And now if it is urgent, then I'll answer it. But other than that, to see business or have questions, that is all done between the hours of 2 and 3. And whatever's not between the hours of 2 and 3, it will go on the next day. All right, family, I absolutely love y'all. Thank y'all so much for everything. I got 1 minute and 20 seconds. So I'm to close out tomorrow. What time? Somebody tell me. At 11:50 for commercials, and we'll be on at 12. All right, family, this is episode number 19. Take